How do you feel about paying for parking at Balboa Park or maybe Mission Bay? The city of San Diego is moving forward with plans to add paid parking spots to those areas, although details have not been finalized yet.
CBS 8's Alex Lai joins us live from Balboa Park with what that could look like. Alex, this would be a big change from the current parking situation.
Well, Carlo and Marcella, right now parking is completely free at Balboa Park and Mission Bay. There's also no time limit. But if you have ever driven to Mission Bay or here in Balboa Park, especially in a busy parking lot like this, you have probably spent time circling, looking for a spot, even stuck in a traffic jam. And so to help with that congestion, the city is planning on charging for at least some parking spots. A trip to Mission Bay or Balboa Park can be a fun, free activity, but soon some visitors will have to pay for parking, a change that people at Balboa Park today were not excited about.
If they're going to charge for parking, it's going to be more full than before.
I think it may discourage some people from being able to access the park as easily. Parking's always a challenge on certain days already.
Another bill to pay when you come up here, so.
City officials say the goal of paid parking is to improve traffic flow, increase availability and turnover, and encourage visitors to take other modes of transportation. For drivers, the idea is to push more parking to less crowded lots, although they are further away. A parking study from last year suggests two models to implement fees. A location-based rate would make higher demand spots more expensive and further spots cheaper, or an hourly rate, which would have the same fee for every hour regardless of location. The fees may only be implemented in busy areas and not all parking lots.
As long as it's free, it's good for me.
Last Thursday, Balboa Park committee members reviewed two studies on parking management. Details like exact pricing and enforcement will be decided by park and community stakeholders, who begin meetings this week. The city will then draft a proposal for city council approval. Officials say revenue from the parking rates will go back into the park, but for regular visitors, the change could affect how often they come.
I will still come here, but I think less often.
It's still a deal to be able to get into the museums for free.
Maybe once every couple of months or something, but yeah, not like I've been doing now.
Now, there's no timeline for when exactly the fees will go into effect, but the process is certainly moving along. However, at Mission Bay, it will be a while before you see parking fees there. The city just wrapped up their study, but they said it'll be a while before they implement fees. Reporting live at Balboa Park, I'm Alex Lai for CBS 8.